Travis Kelce, obviously notably for being a star on a football field, also dating superstar Taylor Swift. Well, he hasn't been a superstar lately, y'all. He had 1 catch for 5 yards, I think it was, this past game. He has 4 catches on the season, just 39 yards. Keep in mind, Travis Kelce is the most prolific receiving tight end in the history of the National Football League. And he only has, Shady, 39 yards all year long. You played with Travis Kelce. You won a Super Bowl with Travis Kelce. You know him best of anybody on this desk. Are you worried about Kelce's lack of production?
The Kelces they're like my light-skinned brothers, man. I'm not worried at all, though. First of all, he's 35, so he's a little older, and he's a billionaire.
With a B?
Anyway, so I look at last year where they had probably the worst offensive production from wide receivers, right? You look at, they had the most drops of football last year. That happened. Kelce, right? He didn't crack 1,000 yards, and he only had 5 touchdowns last year in the regular season. That's not really that good for Travis Kelce. But what did they do? They won the championship. Their quarterback is not Trevor Lawrence or Tua just trying to get to the playoffs or have some good regular season wins like Dak. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes. If you go to last year, right, they did beat the Ravens in the playoffs, right? That was AFC champs, right? The champs game, they beat them. All I'm saying is, if the dude got into the playoffs and started balling out, hey, the regular season was okay. He gets to the playoffs, he started balling. He had in 3 games, he had 3 touchdowns. Almost averaged 100 yards in every game. So that showed Andy Reid and the Chiefs to hold up. Our biggest star on offense, who's Travis Kelce, he don't have to ball in the regular season. We can save him to the playoffs. I remember watching the first playoff game last year, like, damn, how they gonna win this game because the offense hasn't been looking that good, right? And who turned up? Travis Kelce turned up. So all I'm saying is, I think it was a blessing in disguise where last year he played an average year in the whole regular season. And then we get to the playoffs, and Travis Kelce came back to what we know he is. So I'm not worried about that. It'll be the same thing. Save Travis, save him. We get to the playoffs. Hey, Trav, you ready? Activate. And start. That's what he did.
I like what you said because I liken it to load management for
Load management.
It's load management for here. We got a graphic. To your point, exactly, just to illustrate to the viewers, the last 6 games of the regular season last year for Travis Kelce, he didn't even average 5 catches a game. 57 receiving yards per game, 0 tinks, as James likes to say. All right, look at the playoffs, Shady, to your point. 8 catches a game, 90 yards receiving, and 3 touchdowns. All right, so they're saving him for this. And I went back and actually checked, and I had Colin, my producer, check. So he has 39 yards through 2 games this year. He had a 41-yarder called back because of holding on Kingsley Sumatai, the Chiefs' rookie left tackle, who actually got pulled in that game for his bad play. Okay, last season he had 95 yards through 2 games. You add that in, he's at 82 yards. So he's on track similar to last year. So in my opinion, it is the same. The only thing, Shady, that I think we aren't thinking about is that, yeah, they didn't have the receivers that they did last year, but they lost Isaiah Pacheco. They lost Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They lost Hollywood Brown. A bunch of other playmakers. Okay, Rashee Rice right now and Xavier Worthy, the only guys. You're going to have to step up way sooner than the playoffs. So you got to show it earlier in the year.
We're doing it again, James. What are we doing? I was there too with you. I was there. Oh, they lost Tyreek Hill. There's no way. Right?
Yeah. We need to do it.
We doing it again. We name it who they losing, and then all they do is find a way to win. So I'm just gonna warn y'all, but before we start this, because Travis ain't balling all that, that's cool, right? And maybe the wide receivers ain't there like we want. They find a way to win.
It's just crazy to me though, because I remember, yesterday when we were talking about Baker, and I was talking about like standards, right? You know what I mean? Like Aaron Rodgers or Patty Mahomes or whoever, Josh Allen, their standard is way up here, and the Baker Mayfield standard down here. But if he played well down here with his standard, we talk about him a lot.
Yes, we do.
It's just crazy to really sit here and listen to Shady talk and say, it was a down year for Travis Kelce. Like, that's his standard, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, my man missed 2 games, and he had 93 catches and 984 yards. So you mean to tell me if he plays those 2 games, he got 100 catches and 1,000? And we sitting here talking about Travis Kelce down year. Listen, this is what I do know playing the receiver spot and catching the ball from the quarterback. When you are close to a quarterback and the quarterback don't get you involved, that next week, you're going to get that rock. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes is like this, and we all know that. So this is fantasy alert for anybody who plays fantasy. Travis Kelce is about to go crazy. He is going to get that football. Lost Pacheco, you probably ain't going to run it. Who has the ball going to be in a lot more? probably Patty Mahomes. Yeah. And that means it's going to be more Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is going to be just fine. I remember playing with Aaron Rodgers. Week 1, we played the Niners, and I had 0 targets.
Oh, did you win?
Obviously, 0 catches. 0 targets, and we lost against the Niners.
They should have got you the ball.
True. After the game, I remember Aaron coming up to me like, my bad, dog. And I'm like, you know me, humble dude, don't even trip. I ain't gonna say I wasn't hot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, don't trip. The next game, 11 catches, 12 targets, 178 yards. I felt like he was throwing it to me every single play. But that's how quarterbacks are wired, right? They are going to make sure they get their dudes involved. Travis Kelce's going to have a big-time game this week. I'm telling you, fantasy owners, he's going to be just fine. Even if he finished with 93 catches and 984 yards, that's a down year for Kelce, he will be cool.
Here's my thing, y'all. We already passed the next game. Week 1, he only had 3 catches for 34 yards. It was the next game. And he had 1 catch for 5 yards. He's on pace for 340 yards, not 980 yards. Y'all, like, I know it's cool and all, and I'm with y'all. I know I play with Jason, not Travis, but me and Travis are cool. This ain't cool. I'm not worried because I don't think the Chiefs will win a Super Bowl. This isn't a Chiefs conversation. Yeah. This is a Kelce conversation. And I'm actually curious. Y'all know me with the psychology. Shady, I'll come to you on this one. Yeah. The psychology of a superstar. Right. Kelce has always been a superstar. Yeah. Anytime he makes a catch, we cut to the booth to his billionaire girlfriend, Taylor Swift. Yeah. After the game last year, hey, great job. You did so good. Oh, my gosh, so many catches. What's going on after the game this year? Great job on that one catch. Like, as a superstar players have superstar egos. Superstar players want superstar attention. Remember, he shoved his 66-year-old or 67-year-old coach, Andy Reid, in the playoff game because he wasn't getting
competitive, baby.
That's not Kelce. No slight. I applaud him for doing so. I'm just letting y'all know how much Travis Kelce cares about winning and getting the ball. I'm talking the psychology is why I'm working.
You know what, though? It's crazy because, like, most teams, right, the players will feel like that, for sure. When I went to the Chiefs in 2019, right, now, first of all, I had Andy Reid when I was 20 years old, right, 2009. And it was kind of like that. Yo, D-Jack wanted his ball. He wanted the ball. He wanted the rock. Macklin, he wanted his rock, right? And I want my carries, right? So we had that, and we kind of, Mike Vick kind of, like, helped us figure that out. 2019, when I went to the Chiefs, now, mind you, I'm coming from Buffalo where I was the guy, right? Soon I walk in the door, I'm like, yo, I need 25. Y'all know what it is. Brett Veach, don't play with me. He got 25. Give me that, right? Got 25.
Who did have 25? Do you remember?
Don't matter. Don't even matter, right? So I'm in my element again, right? We get to the playing field. They had I forget who was starting. I said, I'm gonna get his job. Got it in week 3. Got it. You know what I mean? But the thing was, when I want to get in the carries, because Travis Kelce said, yo, I want the ball, but yo, Tyreek Hill's getting off. I'm gonna take a step back. Tyreek Hill, yo, chucking the ball. Yo, I'm gonna take a step back. So I'm like, hold on for a second. These dudes are so worried about winning, they don't even care. And over there, it's a culture of winning, right? Yo, I don't care who's getting the rock, as long as we win this game, because we're going to get all the type of hype. We're on TV every Sunday, Monday nights, because we are the Chiefs. So when I seen that, I say, yo, these dudes don't care about stats. And that's why they are so good, because Travis Kelce is going to celebrate if he has 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, or if he has 2 receptions for 10 yards.
And I got there in 2013 with the Chiefs. Andy's first year, they were 2-14 the year before. Andy Reid is the reason why that culture is the way it is. They won 9 straight games. We won 9 straight games in 2013. It was Travis Kelce's rookie year. You know who threw his first touchdown pass? Me.
Hell yeah.
In preseason, okay? So it still matters, right? I never got to play a lot. Only got 5 starts in my career. But I say that because even from Travis as a rookie to Travis now, he was on our podcast last year after he was dating Taylor Swift. The dude hasn't changed a bit. You want to say superstar psychology? You could call him right now. He'll FaceTime you. You're like best friends with him. Like, the dude is just a good guy. And I think that is a lot to say about Kelce, but more to say about Andy Reid, to be able to navigate the locker room of superstars. You had Tyreek, you had Travis. Shady, you saw it firsthand. You have everyone else in that locker room that's a superstar, because the world is watching the Kansas City Chiefs, not only because of, they're going to three-peat, but because of Taylor Swift, right? And so they could change. Brett Veach, the GM, Andy Reid, they have that culture so locked in that they just don't even care about outside noises.
And to be honest with you, Travis Kelce is sitting in his locker right now saying, I'm off to a better start this year than I was last year. Last year, I had 4 for 26. This year, I got 4 for 39. I'm telling you, man, it's all going to work itself out. They're going to be all right. The dude gonna get the ball.
And it's not even a conversation. That's another thing about it.
No.
It's not even a conversation. Like, I have times where, and I'm guilty of it, where maybe I didn't get the ball, and I'm like, hey, I never was a complainer, but hey, coach, hey, man, hey, don't forget about me now. Hey, weak defense. He ain't not doing that.
Yeah.
Because he's worried about winning. Andy Reid's not even focused on that. So I just love, like, the culture they created over there. That's why they are so successful.
But they are gonna need him too.
But they did it in the playoffs. They had him.
Let me ask y'all the question that nobody wants to have because we don't like talking